Hello, my name is Aaron Hagley. From the time I can remember as a little child, God and Jesus were both very real in my life. I grew up active in a Methodist church, so did my parents. I participated in so many activities in junior high. I decided to be confirmed at the church. I thought at this point that my faith walk, my adult faith walk, had truly began. However, the trials and tribulations a few years later in my adult life would expose this reality to me that I don't think my faith walk had truly begun at that moment. In 2014, I decided to go to college in Pittsburgh. In 2018, I graduated and was able to go to University of Connecticut, Master's in Engineering on scholarship. However, in 2019, I developed epilepsy in my second year at school. I was forced to come back home. I was able to finish schoolwork from home. I also had to surrender my driver's license. During this time, though, I was able to come back and work at my family business, Hegley's Bakery in Philadelphia. I've been there since 1930. In 2021, in January, my dad suddenly passed away on a family skiing vacation in Vermont. It was a devastating loss, one that words still just really can't describe. However, myself and my family, we could see God's hand surrounding every detail of his life in an uncanny way. In August 21, my grandfather passed as well. During Christmas, right after our busiest season, I actually was admitted to Cooper Hospital for pneumonia and near septic shock. After about 2 weeks, I was discharged from home without really a great answer on what happened to me and why it did. Within a week, I found myself at Virtua undergoing lung surgery to remove an invasive and massive empyema. After this, I had about 2 long months of slow recovery. And this just really gives a truly sickening feeling of complete helplessness for a business owner. It wasn't just my life, but my brother, my mother, and my fiance's life depended on my ability to work at the bakery. At least I thought so. After I was able to recovery, we got the bakery rolling again, and under God's grace, later in the summer of 22, my grandmother passed, and so within just about a little more than a year, we wound up losing 2 generations of Hegleys, which were running the bakery since the 1950s. Again, a devastating loss. It was at that moment that the trials of life really set in, and despite all my ability and my might, things just were out of control, and I just realized that there was nothing I could do. It was out of my hands. And I decided in that moment, working at the bakery, to just give God my everything, give Jesus my everything, and let him take complete control. The blessing of the bakery is, there's an uncanny thing about it that it's easy to see how God is in control when you need it, when you ask him. And he truly is there. I've come to find the Holy Spirit as well, with just a surreal feeling of guidance, teaching, and revelation. I can see God's mighty hand at work more than ever now. And I also just feel more comfortable and more safe than I ever have, just knowing that God is there. He has shown me that life is not easy. He has blessed me with a wonderful life, but he has shown that despite it not being easy, he has been there every step of the way, under all circumstances. We started coming to FCC during the peak of COVID, and we truly love it here. It's a great body of believers. And I would like to be baptized today to dedicate myself as an example of God's redeeming work and just what it means to truly trust in Jesus in every aspect of your life, not just in certain parts, but all, and just really giving him your everything.